So did
I'm
you want to do that one, or did you want to do something else?
which Ginny Fey or Quasi? Wait, which one did you say you wanted to?
Oh, Heliod, because Mono
Oh
likes
yeah, we
Soul
could do
Sisters.
we could do we could do Heliod.
All right.
Well,
No,
what?
Soul Sister, Soul Sister. Wait, no, never mind. Back up. It's called Tumblr, because it's full of white chicks and triggers.
Hmm.
Everyone's getting triggered.
Are you gonna play Walking Ballista?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I still want to make... I don't want to make it, like, wrong Heliod.
All right. Yeah.
Now, I don't want to make it, like, super crazy expensive and play, like... this is mostly more of, like, a for fun Heliod. It's Sun Crowned.
No. God damn it.
There's so many Heliod cards. There he is, our boy. I did pick up that Archivist of Ogma because someone had traded one in.
I want to see how much this dude is first. Ugh.
I actually think I have one.
Okay.
I think.
Archivist is definitely cool. Rock's Faithmender. Are you gonna play Rock's Faithmender?
Which one was that one?
It's the whenever you gain life, you gain double. I think.
Oh, yes, 100%.
If it has life link, and then
Oh,
if
I
you
do have a Dranith Magistrate. I haven't looked at the white
Dranith
side.
Dranith Magistrate. That's
Yeah,
not a life gain card, sir.
I know, I'm saying. And Crested Sunmare is, as I see it right
Oh,
there.
that's a great card. Crested Sun.
Maybe it's not in here, though.
That's a good card. That's one of the payoffs. We need the well
Um,
of what's the well of Lost Dreams?
yeah.
That's the life gain card.
Mhm.
And then Alhammert's Archive. God damn it.
It's funny, like, looking at, like, some of the best, like, high synergy stuff. Like, it's all new cards, except for Soul Sisters. Like, Voice of the Blessed is a new one. It's basically a Johnny's Pride Mate that, but gets more stuff with more counters on it.
Yes.
Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. As close as whether it enters or dies, you gain 1 life.
Well, hold on. I need to read how this is worded.
It's a creature entering. It calls a permanent trigger, so I think that would trigger twice, yeah.
Whenever an artifact or creature entering the battlefield, look at the price. It went
Yeah,
down
that reprint.
because it got reprinted. Yeah. Do you want to play like what's the new? Is it like Welcoming Vampire?
Yes. I did want to run all the new, like, ETB life gain draw stuff.
Well, it's not draw. It's just the.
Well, he draws
right?
once.
Yeah. And then there's also Mentor.
There's that new there's that one cleric dude that came out. That's one of ETBs. You gain a life and draw a card.
Oh, you want to play that Priest of something ancient?
And there's an angel that came out that does that too. I gotta look him up. I think it's just a common.
So is this
Inspiring Overseer. 2/1 flying ETB, gain 1 life and draw a card. Oh, so not as crazy of like a life gain, but Sanctuary Warden in this deck, because you're making so many +1 counters. She has infinite counters to remove to potentially draw, and also like she's real hard to kill with a double shield counter. I mean, it gets exiled, but like everything loses to getting exiled. What do you think about Linden, the Steadfast Queen? She's the whenever white creature you control attacks, you gain a life.
sounds good to me.
Of course, we need our girls, the Soul Warden and Soul's Attendant.
Oriok Champion.
Oh yeah, I do have that. That's the expensive one that I think no one plays because it's so expensive. Unless it dropped price. I have no idea. Oh no, it did drop price. Okay. Thing used to be bonkers expensive.
Mhm.
Uh,
A Johnny's
Suture.
Welcome.
Yes.
Blind Obedience. It has.
Authority of the Consults is the
I
other one
think. I
too.
think Blind Obedience because it has extort. It's pretty much life gain, and you want the
Well,
game
you
to
don't
get.
gain a life from blind obedience. It just makes them enter tap. I guess with the extort matters.
But that's what I mean. It has
Yeah.
extort. Yeah.
But authority is whenever a creature enters the battlefield under opponent's control, you gain a life.
No, not active authority. What authority?
Authority of the Consuls, which I have one of those. It's like a random $10 card from. There's a lot of bonkers cards from that set.
Yeah, Kaladesh
Oh,
Nathan.
we still need a Suture Priest. That's another one we need. Another ETB life gain. Uh, Sun Scorcher Regent is kind of nuts. Our Cleric class, because once level up, it basically is another one of our commanders. And a Johnny's Primate. We need to get our OG boy. Still good, I think. Making it massive.
What's the guy that puts counters on everything?
Oh yeah, Archangel of Thune, one of my favorites. That thing is also bonkers.
Are you gonna play a Sarah Ascendant?
Yeah.
I think he's actually still $20 right now. Yep, he went back up.
Sigarda's Splendor. This thing is like if your life total's higher, uh, Splendor, you draw a card. Yeah, if your life total's higher.
Wait, what's the artifact that got changed, or what is it called?
I mean, oh no, the new one. It's the I have it right
It's
here.
the four. It's the 4-drop.
Oh, Aether Flux Reservoir, Cosmos Elixir.
Oh yeah, obviously Aether.
The Cosmos Elixir. The beginning of your end step, draw a card if your total life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, gain 2 life. Oh, and there's that one at Johnny too. Felidar Sovereign, our win condition.
Other than Aetherflux.
Yeah. It's another way, just a straight win.
Inventor's Fair.
Because our ramp's gonna be mono, right? Dawn of Hope is another cool one. Whenever you gain life, you can pay 2 to draw a card, and for 4 mana, you can create a white soldier creature token with lifelink.
Yep.
We got Speaker of the Heavens.
Oh yeah, this thing's good.
Heliod's Intervention is awesome because you can gain a bunch of life. I can just win you the game potentially. What do you think about an Esper Sentinel?
I mean, sure.
Because
I
if
mean,
we gain like
I didn't get into the draw yet, but if you want to go into that, like, I mean, there's him, there's Mangara, which I like to play.
the Diplomat, yeah.
No, the Diplomat, not.
Keeper of the Accord's good too.
Yeah, that was my next one. And then Smuggler's Share, Keeper of the Accord.
Do we run the Ranger of Eos just so we could get
Let's see what
our
this is
soul?
up to. Sheesh. Yeah, Ranger. That sounds good. Ranger of Eos or the little guy too.
Yeah.
I mean, they both tutor Walking Ballista because it's 1 or less, right?
Yeah.
And
Because
then
that's basically our
and then the other one's called Captain of Eos. Knight Captain.
Knight Captain.
There we go.
Wait, no.
No,
is it?
that's not it. It's definitely something. Ranger Captain. It's Ranger. Ranger Captain. There we go. It can also sack itself. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn. Also, Nyx Lotus. Nyx Lotus. What's the
No.
land? What's the land called? The white mono white one that reanimates something.
Oh, Amiria the Sky Ruin, I think. That's actually expensive. Holy, I think I have a playset
Wait,
of
how much
them.
of? Oh, Jesus.
Didn't know that was that much. Oh,
It's
we probably
probably yeah,
still.
it's just the one printing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh no, that's the list.
But even still, we still probably should run swords and path. Just our nice removal.
Swords to okay. We can run more than that. Swords to plowshare. Generous gift.
What about Sun Titan?
I like Sun Titan.
Okay, I think we're pretty low on our
Path to Exile.
the fairies protection. I just pulled one. And like an Achrome as well. I like that in Achrome as well because it helps keeps our stuff.
Myriad landscape.
Oh, I also picked up a March of Otherworldly Light just because it is a still like a removal. It's not like the best, but it is expensive. But it's like still targeted removal. Oh, Ketra's Monument is really good in this. Makes them cost what one less for one white, and then whenever you cast a creature spell, you
You
get a
get a
1/1
dude.
warrior. Yeah, which helps the life gain. Book of Exalted
Is
Deeds.
Pearl Medallion?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it's a time. We probably run Smothering Tithe in this. I mean, it's not super expensive much anymore. I mean, it's still pretty expensive, but not. It just had its reprint.
Jesus. Some reprint. Uh.
Oh, Johnny's Strength of the Pride. That was one I was thinking of before. When you gain life, his plus when you gain life equal the amount of creatures plus the number of planeswalkers you control.
What is it?
It's a Johnny's Strength of the Pride. Probably should play just Radiant Fountain in the land because it gains 2 life. How many angels do we have in this deck currently? Or ways to make angels?
One, two. Three. There's only
So the
4.
answer is not a lot. Okay,
Not
because
enough.
I was looking at Sephira Sanctum as the land that gains the life. Oh, that's actually interesting. If you run off artifacts in Venturous Fair, you gain a life at the beginning of your upkeep.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Well, we're gonna use it for ramp too. We just so like, uh, what's the diamond called for this color? Marble.
Yeah. Pristine Talisman and Altar of the Pantheon are actually really good. Because Altar of the Pantheon, you gain life when you tap it for mana.
No, altar. It's only if you cast a. It's only if you control Your commander.
If you control a god, a demigod, or a legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life, aka our commander.
Yeah. That's what I said. As long as you have your commander, yes.
We also do have a demigod in here with Daxos.
Yeah.
I don't think we have legendary enchantment. Besides our commander.
Okay. Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Soul Ring. Thought Vessel. Limestone. Wayfarers.
Isn't there that one creature? Oh, is this Nyx Fleece Ram at the beginning of your upkeep? You gain a life. No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
Say that again?
So it's cool. It's Wall of Reverence and Nyx Fleece Ram. Wall of Reverence is you gain life equal to the power of target creature you control at the beginning of your end step, and it's at 6, so you at least gain 6 life off of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
what about like a Return to Dust, just as a way to like remove some stuff?
Guess Buried Ruins, not bad. Isn't there a white land that gains 2 life when it enters?
It enters tapped. It's Kabira Crossroads. Yo, is this a Rogue's Passage deck just to like make one, just in case something gets massively huge? We just want to like be able to swing through with our commander or something.
Cage Sun.
You said Cage Sun is real good.
Yeah, I got that, yeah.
In the back room is fine.
Is there any other creatures or like good, just generic stuff we want to play?
There is Angel of Vitality. Is if you gain life, you gain plus that +1. But I mean, it just seems okay. I think we just want more triggers of like gaining life. So like Impassion or Orators, whenever.
What is it called?
Oh, it's Angel of Vitality.
Oh, Vitality.
I forgot about this dude. I think I have one.
This seems fine.
Resplendent Angel. It's at the beginning of your end step. If you gain 5 more life, you create a 4/4 Angel creature token.
It's worth
And at
quite
the
a
end of the
bit,
turn,
right?
yeah, it's like $40. But I think I have one in my Soul Sister deck. Let me check. I think I have it over here. I haven't looked at my Soul Sister deck in like so many years now. Oh, I forgot. Legion's Landing's kind of cool because it makes vampires with lifelink.
Okay, we could definitely play Amaria's Call. And yeah, Legion's Landing.
I forgot how many foil stuff I had in this deck. I have a foil Archangel of Thune. Oh, and that nice spectral processions. Man, This deck was so cool. Guess I don't have it in here. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I did get rid of it a while ago. I don't remember getting rid of it.
Skyclave Cleric, that was the one I was looking for. When it enters, you gain 2 life.
Oh, and it's also just plays as a land.
Yep. And I mean, might as well just throw this in case we need to make the world burn.
Always doesn't kill our commander.
Nope. And a Marius Call, I always forget the other half of that.
Oh yeah, it
Is
gives
that
things indestructible.
yes.
Wait, Dio's coming. Um, I was reading through a bunch of cards. Did you get a Kabira takedown? It's actually kind of a cute little MDFC. It deals damage equal number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. What about Fateful Absence? Just because it's another removal for creatures, or just a removal spell, kind of. It's not great, but at least it's something.
Oh no, I like Fateful Absence. That was the card I was thinking about.
Okay. Lapse of Certainty, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard.
Nope.
We got a counter spell in white. No one will
Yeah,
see it come.
you didn't know that?
No, I remember
And
this
there's
card.
Mana Tithe, yeah.
And Manatithe, yeah. Shenanigans.
Okay.
Um, there is Mass Calcify to destroy all non-white creatures. I mean, they'll sometimes it won't hit stuff, but you can still hit a bunch of stuff that isn't in your colors.
Okay.
Any other land things we want to think about? You got Hall of Herod's Generosity,
Oh no, that's smart.
because we still have a few enchantments, and I think they maybe matter enough. Oh, Angelic Accord. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 more life, you get a 4/4 angel with flying. I kind of like that one.
Hold on, I gotta. I mean, I don't know how good it will be, but what about Rabble Rousing?
Oh, it's that new hideaway. It says, when you attack with one more creature, create down any one of our green white. Then if you control 10 or more creatures, you may play. That's kind of cool.
So like
It,
you
it
can
makes
try
more.
to you can the thing that I like about this is even though you have some small dudes sometimes, I mean, well, Heliod is going to make it a lot. It's going to
Mhm.
make creatures bigger. So like it's going to just keep making all your attacks exponential so you're going to gain life for everything that's attacking. It seems
So
pretty
yeah, I
good
like
to me.
that.
Yeah, it seems pretty good to me. Okay, so there's 10 cards we have to cut. Unless you have any Q lands that we're missing.
Did we get Castle Ardenvale?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Because it makes just ETB effects.
Oh, also, we should do...
War Room.
Yes.
Oh no, we'll lose 1 life. Tom, can we play? I don't know if we can.
And then also, Cajol... Is it Cajolder?
What's it do?
Outpost? God. Outpost. There it is. This one.
Oh, is that the one that becomes a
No, you have to sack a planes, but you pay 2 to make a soldier. It's so good though. It's only 2 to make a 1/1.
It's actually not bad, yeah.
To sack a planes is very
And
good. Okay,
And Myriad Landscape.
got that.
Flagstones of Trocare. Actually, no, actually if we're running a Myriad the Sky Ruin, we gotta make sure we have enough planes.
Yeah, we're at 18 right now.
Okay. 13, 14, 15. So we have 31, 32, 33, 34,
We also could be playing some creatures that put planes into play, but I don't know. Like that ramp out some planes, but I think it's...
But how many? Wait, go up a second. So you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 36. Sorry, I forgot Legion's Landing's kind of a land. You can't play it as a land, so it's a little bit harder to get it to go off.
Yeah.
So we want to keep our creature count high. Oh yeah, we can cut Smothering Tithe. It's super expensive. We don't need to run it.
I don't know, man. Extort's a lot of life gain.
No, I like the Extort because we want consistent life gain that isn't always That's fair. We'll get rid of Smuggler Share. We'll keep.
Maybe we cut this.
We cut that. We cut the Smuggler Share.
Wait, hold on.
We'll
Exile target artifact or creature. Enchantment with mana value X or less. It's not that bad. I think what we have is better.
Yeah.
Like, we have the best ones you can play. I like Mass Calcify. That's our in Garuk's week. We can't cut that.
Like maybe Smuggler Share we could cut.
What is our curve, Derek? Like 5? We can go down a lane, right?
Yeah.
We could definitely...
Like we have like
this is a 35.
Drop.
Yeah, this is a 35. But we're also a Nykthos and a Nyx. Like, and we have Cage Sun too. Like, look, we're gonna be making some mana.
All right, let's go up through the creatures real quick.
So we need 7 more cuts. Draw.
So I like that vampire.
This gains a lot.
Big. Yeah.
Combo a Johnny Pride Meat.
That also kills people who try to go infinite with life gain.
Well, that's also a Soul Sister, so that's not getting
Yeah.
cut. This is like one of the best Soul Sisters in the game.
Yeah.
It also happens to kill people. Recursion, we need it. This is like our only thing that does it. Other than like Buried Ruin and the Emeria. This is very good. Soul Sister, ramp, and a creature. We probably should play like more of the white creatures, but it's fine. This is a land.
We have the one I think is good enough.
Yeah, we have Keeper of the Accord.
All right, let's cut Recruit of the Guard. I think like it's expensive. I don't actually have one, and it's like it's the super tutor. I get it, but we'll play a little bit more fair. I'm also cool with cutting Smuggler Share because Smuggler Share is a little bit pricey too.
Well, yeah. Well, there goes one of the best draws.
We'll do it the old school way.
Are the creatures that enter and you gain a life and draw a card really that good?
Yeah, because they just cycle themselves, and they gain life on enter, so they trigger all of our life gain stuff.
I guess.
Maybe Angel of Vitality we don't need. It's just like an extra life per like one life per life gain. But maybe it could matter because we do have some things that care about how much life you gain a turn.
No, yeah, it definitely matters.
But we also have a class that does that too. But I guess the redundancy is nice because, well, not redundancy, they stack. So it's stacking life gain. We cut landing maybe. I mean, you get to attack with 3 creatures, get to flip,
Those make lifelink creatures.
but it does make lifelink and ETB creatures. So like good blocks, even just suicide swings to gain life.
But I mean, our commander can kind of give anything lifelink.
True.
So
And I think we have enough stuff that generates like creatures with life gain that we don't need, and we have like the other land and whatnot.
we have 2 lands that make them.
Mm. And some enchantments and creatures that make creatures when we gain life.
Okay, so what's next?
Uh,
4 more cards to get.
no, that's still real good. Ugh. Also, I realize why the one lady is so good. If you attack with like 5 creatures, you gain one life 5 times, and your commander sees all of them, and you could dump the counters on wherever you need to make them bigger.
Mm-hmm. Almost all of the creatures draw off of Mentor of the Meek.
Yeah.
So,
And because we don't have any like just generic buff, we have putting +1 counters on them. He sees them all.
so
Well, what if we? Okay, let's look at our removal. Our actually, we have swords, return to us path. Heliod's intervention, generous gift, faith lamp, sense. What if we don't care so much about the control and just maybe more protection? And like his fateful absence maybe gets no, maybe getting the more land is worse because sometimes just drawing a card isn't like spending 2 mana to draw a card is like, eh. Giving them a land does kind of like accelerate them, but like at certain points, like if you're at like already have a lot of land, actually no, that's a lie. In Commander, like having every land and more mana, like people will tap all out with like 20 mana to do something.
mm-hmm.
So maybe Path is the worst one. I don't know, but it just seems still so good. 1 mana remove something, but then Faithful Absence also hits Planeswalkers too. Maybe we don't care about Return to Dust because we have Heliod's intervention, and it kind of does that, except on a bigger scale anyway. That's also a potential board wipe too. And it makes a Johnny's primates, or gains us a lot of life, or potentially 0 life, depending on our situation.
I don't know what else to cut at this point.
Okay, what if we cut the other Ranger Captain of Eos because I don't have one, and I just don't feel like picking one up for how pricey he is. And we don't super need him. He's just like another. He's just basically a creature tutor for our combo. Um, is there any artifacts that we can cut? We do have a lot, but I think we kind of want a lot for our stuff. Those no, those are all real good. Honestly, I don't want to cut any one of these creatures. Like the Ranger was my last one. Maybe rabble rousing, because like if we don't hit anything good on top five, and like, but then it makes creatures, but we have to attack, and that's sometimes not great for us. But then if we have good attacking creatures, then it
But
seems pretty
remember,
cool.
it's on attack, so like the Soul Sisters are gonna go off, and then Heliod's gonna work.
Yeah. So it's also is pretty good that way, and we get a free card out of it. But then also, whatever card we get off of it, we if for 5 mana we could also just cast because most of our curve is really low.
Mhm.
We have like 3 or 4 cards that are more expensive than Rabble Rousing. So we'd probably use it more for just its effect than its hideaway.
I know that, and its effect is redonkulous. It's gonna go in Ginny Fey too.
Oh yeah, that's gross in Ginny Fey.
I just think that if things are life gaining when they enter, then
No, yeah, I do really like that.
it's probably like
And,
one of the best token makers we have in here.
and still just free like free triggers, free creatures, and a free
Also,
cast.
it's a hideaway card too. Like you're forgetting that it's also
Well, no,
like
I was saying that like it doesn't. We're not gonna like cheat anything that is so expensive that we couldn't just play with this in general.
Mhm.
But still, there's a few things, and maybe it's still just good to get that free spell in.
I don't know. It's up to you.
Uh, okay, go to Resplendent Archangel. It's you have to gain how much life?
4.
Uh, it's
But
4.
it also has an ability though.
It gives it +2/+2 in lifelink, so it makes it a 5/5. At least you have to gain 5 life. That could be a little bit harder to do to get up to 5 without like lifelink attacking or some double triggers. So maybe that's the hardest one to get to go off.
But the commander has lifelink.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
It's also a 5/5.
Yeah, that's true. Hmm. And I really like Resplendent Archangel.
Maybe book is the worst. It makes just the 3/3, and then like the bottom effect is just cheese.
Yeah, we don't care about the bottom effect.
I mean, I guess the 3/3 is fine. Like we want multiple effects that are doing it, so. But that's probably the worst one out of all the other ones we have. Like,
But
cause
maybe we'll cut it because it's also not a creature, so it's not really like helping our board out as much. So I still kind of like it though.
yeah, but it's just choosing between our like what are the best of the best. And
Yeah,
I do consider rabble rousing better because this is like a mini way to win as well. Like
yeah.
with
Because
one
if we
Soul Sister and Heliod out, like this starts
oh,
getting out of hand.
or that Heliod Archangel of Thune swing, gain 5 life, put 5+1 counters on
Yeah,
everything.
because it's on
Then
attack.
yeah, and then Heliod dumps 5 more counters on stuff.
Mm-hmm. So
No,
it's pretty
yeah,
good.
so it could stay. Maybe it's the enchantment that makes a 4/4 angels also like maybe the next worst one.
No, I think that's fine. We don't want to cut so much. If it was me, I would still be cutting the ones that when they enter, you just gain a life and draw a card. But because I
I like
think
the
I
draw.
think I think book along. I know, but we've already cut like we cut share.
That was like the only other draw thing we had.
I know, but it's probably the best one.
Yeah,
Other
Esper
than us,
Sentinel.
I was gonna say other than Esper Sentinel, and I guess Mangar is not bad either.
Yeah, like we got us a lot of things that help draw uh, a lot more recently, and it's not terrible anymore. I forgot this Keeper of the Court. No, Keeper of the Court's lands and creatures. Yeah, Keeper's bonkers. I love Keeper.
I still just don't care for the.
How many do we have to cut still?
It's just one card.
Okay, we could cut the dwarf. That's not because at least it's not flying. I guess we do have enough draw. I guess we don't really need it.
I mean, it's not like we have enough draw because we can't really see it because we cut like the 2 creatures to like tutor the consistent draw, and
Oh, yeah,
also the smuggler
they
share
just
came out.
tutor the combo.
Well, no,
That's what
they
they're
could.
there for.
There's
You
Esper
just get
Sentinel. Recruiter can get Esper Sentinel and Mangara.
yeah. But I'm saying you just need to get Walking Ballista and
Oh
then
no, no,
play
no!
it.
I understand, but like, let's say for some stupid reason that it's interacted with, and you're like, I need card advantage, so I'm gonna get Mangara or Esper Sentinel or Archivist if you're
I
playing
th-
against like a
well,
land.
those dudes. Oh yeah, well no, a crew. Actually, no. Maybe I do have recruiter. I'm pretty sure I could have sworn I had one.
I think Recruiter is better than playing a creature that draws because it's just gonna find the best creature in your deck.
Because I had all my white
Ranger,
stuff.
Ranger, I can understand because at most it's just getting Esper Sentinel, even though we do have a lot of 1-drops. And honestly, where Ranger is really good is that it sacks itself to make sure that you can't tutor, or you can't, they can't interact with your combo.
I also forgot another utility land we can play is Karn's Bastion. It's 4 mana proliferate. So we put another counter on all
Oh,
of our
we should
things.
definitely put that in there. Hold on. Yeah, let me add that.
No, I don't like that one. Because I had the remnants of when I had that weird black white deck, and I just put a bunch of random stuff I had in there, and I forgot if I had a recruiter in there or not. I'm just going through what I had here. Deer command? No, I guess not. No, yeah, I don't have a recruiter.
I don't even think this is a Smothering Tithe deck, even if we had one.
Yeah,
Because
neither do I. Because we don't
it's
really need
just
a lot of
so,
mana.
yeah, like it, and like Cage Sun and Nick, like we just have better cards.
Because we lose the treasures, and then we're like, okay, well, we
See,
have to rebuild, and
Smuggler
people will
Share,
play around it.
yeah, see, Smuggler Share is just a better card. I just think Recruiter's bonkers. Like I remember everything that I counted for Mentor of the Meek that draws. I said it's like 27 cards. That means Recruiter tutors that many cards in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, 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 he's toughness. Hold on. So
Some
that's different. It's still that, still that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that. 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. No, 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 can't. Oh, yeah, it can, because it's a star.
depending on how we have in play.
Yeah. I forgot he's toughness, so then he can't get Mangara.
Right.
It's Imperial Recruiter, that's power. So then it's fine. I mean, I still consider it better than the card that draws, but that's just my opinion.